My beloved brother and sisters, God said He has been waiting a long time, and finally someone actually did it. You were not supposed to hear this by accident, and if you even think of leaving now, you may walk away from something that was meant to change your life forever, because what I am about to reveal is the very thing you have been praying for without even realizing it. I have been waiting, watching, and holding back the moment until the exact second your heart aligned with what I placed inside you. And now it has happened. You did it. You crossed the invisible line that so many approach but never reach. And that is why you feel something shifting inside you right now. Do not ignore this feeling, because this is not ordinary. This is the beginning of something that was written for you long before you understood your own path. Type amen to affirm. You must understand what this means, because this is not about one action or one moment. This is about a turning point that changes everything from this point forward. I have been waiting for your obedience, your endurance, your quiet strength when no one was watching, and your refusal to give up even when it felt pointless. Others stopped, others doubted, others turned away, but you stayed. That is what you did. You stayed when it was hard. You stayed when it was confusing. And you stayed even when you felt alone. And that is why I am speaking to you now. If this is reaching your heart, take a moment and like this video, because this connection is not random and it matters more than you think. You think it was small, but I saw everything. I saw the nights you held yourself together. I saw the moments when you chose patience instead of anger. I saw when you chose faith instead of fear, even when your hands were shaking. Those choices were not invisible to me, and now they have reached a point where they can no longer be ignored. This is why I'm telling you that I have been waiting, because I was preparing something that could only be released when you became ready to carry it. Type 111 if you believe what is. Coming next is not something that will look the way you expect, and that is why you must stay grounded and attentive. I am not bringing you something shallow or temporary. I am bringing you something that will require your strength, your focus, and your trust in me more than ever before. This is not just a reward. This is a responsibility, and you have proven that you can carry it. That is why you were chosen, not because you were perfect, but because you were willing. You need to hear this clearly. I did not choose you because life was easy for you. I chose you because you kept moving even when it was not. I chose you because you did not allow bitterness to take over your heart. I chose you because deep inside you still believed that something greater was possible, even when everything around you told you otherwise. That belief is what opened the door, and now it cannot be closed. There are things about to change around you, and some of those changes may feel uncomfortable at first. Do not mistake discomfort for danger. Sometimes I remove what no longer belongs so that what is meant for you can finally reach you. You may notice certain people fading away, certain situations shifting, and certain patterns breaking. This is not loss. This is alignment. This is me making space for what you have been waiting for. I know you have been tired. I know there were moments when you questioned whether anything would ever change. I know you felt overlooked and unseen, but I never stopped seeing you, and I never stopped working behind the scenes. Even when you thought nothing was happening, I was arranging things in ways you could not yet understand. That is why this moment matters so much, because it is the result of everything you have endured. You are stepping into a new level of awareness, and with it comes a new level of clarity. You will begin to see things differently. You will begin to understand why certain things had to happen the way they did. You will begin to recognize that what felt like delays were actually protection, and what felt like rejection was actually redirection. Nothing was wasted. Every step brought you closer to this point. Do not rush ahead in fear or excitement. Stay steady. Stay connected to me. This is where many lose their way, not because they fail, but because they forget who brought them here. Do not forget me. Do not forget the quiet moments where you learned to trust me. me. Those moments are the foundation for what is coming next. I am placing something in your hands that cannot be taken lightly. It may come in the form of opportunity. It may come in the form of restoration, or it may come in the form of unexpected favor. However it appears, you will know it is from me, because it will carry a peace that does not depend on circumstances. That peace will guide you and it will protect you. You are not the same person you were before, even if it does not fully feel that way yet. Something has changed within you, and that change is what I have been waiting for. It is not loud, it is not obvious, but it is real, and because it is real, it will begin to shape everything around you. From this point forward, you must walk differently, not in fear, but in confidence, not in doubt, but in quiet trust. You have already done the hardest part, and that is why I am speaking to you now. I do not speak like this to everyone. I speak like this to those who have reached a place where they are ready to hear it. Do not let anyone convince you that you are not ready. Do not let your own thoughts pull you back into old patterns. You have moved beyond that. Even if it feels unfamiliar, growth always feels unfamiliar at first. That does not mean it is wrong. It means it is new. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences, but this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. I am with you in this. I have always been with you, and I will continue to be with you. You are not stepping into this alone. Every step you take from here will be guided even when you cannot see the full picture. Trust that I will reveal what you need to know at the right time. You may still wake up to the same surroundings, speak to the same people, and move through the same routines, but within you, something has shifted permanently. That shift is what changes everything, because it alters the way you walk, the way you think, and the way you receive what I'm about to place in your life. There were moments when you believed nothing was happening, when you felt stuck in a place that refused to move no matter how much effort you gave. But what you did not see was that I was not trying to rush you forward. I was strengthening you. I was shaping your patience so that when the right time came, you would not break under pressure. I was building your character so that when doors opened, you would not lose yourself in what you gained. Everything you went through had purpose, even the parts that hurt the most. Type 10, if you trust God, you must begin to understand that what is coming is not just about receiving something new, but becoming someone new in the process. I am not interested in giving you something that fades quickly. I am giving you something that lasts, something that grows, something that aligns with the person you have become through every struggle you endured. This is why the wait felt long. It was not delay without reason. It was preparation with intention. There are things that will begin to unfold in ways that surprise you. Opportunities will appear that you did not chase. Doors will open that you did not knock on. People may come into your life who recognize something in you that others overlooked. Do not question these moments when they happen. Do not doubt them. These are the results of what you have already done. The quiet obedience, the unseen endurance, the strength you carried without recognition. But listen carefully, because this is important. Not everything that appears will be meant to stay. As I begin to move in your life, there will also be distractions. There will be things that look good but are not aligned with what I am doing for you. This is why you must stay connected to me. This is why you must listen closely. I will guide you, but you must be willing to follow without hesitation when you feel my direction. You are no longer in the place you once were. Even if your surroundings look the same spiritually, you have crossed into a new level, and that means you cannot go back to thinking the way you used to think. You cannot go back to doubting yourself the way you used to doubt. That version of you has already been left behind. Do not reach back for it. Move forward into what you are becoming. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. There is a reason why you felt pushed, why situations forced you to grow when you did not feel ready. I was guiding you through those moments even when it felt uncomfortable. Growth is not always gentle. Sometimes it requires pressure. Sometimes it requires you to face things you would rather avoid. But every step you took through those moments brought you closer to this point. Now you must begin to walk with a new awareness. You must begin to recognize your value not through the eyes of others, but through the truth I have placed inside you. You are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. And what is meant for you is already on its way. You may notice that your mindset begins to change. Things that once bothered you will no longer hold the same weight. Situations that once confused you will begin to make sense. This is not coincidence. This is clarity. This is the result of your growth. When your perspective changes, your path becomes clearer, and that is exactly what is happening to you now. Do not rush this process. Let it unfold naturally. Trust that I am leading you step by step. You do not need to have all the answers at once. You only need to trust the direction you are being guided in. Each step will reveal the next, and before you know it, you will look back and realize how far you have come. There will be moments where you feel tested again. Moments where it seems like things are slowing down or becoming uncertain. Do not let those moments shake you. They are not setbacks. They are confirmations. They are reminders that you are still being refined, still being prepared for what is ahead. Stay steady in those moments. Do not lose your focus. You are being positioned for something greater than what you have experienced before. This is not about small changes. This is about transformation. This is about stepping into a life that reflects the strength and resilience you have developed over time. This is about becoming who you were always meant to be. I am opening paths that you could not have opened on your own. I am aligning things in ways you could not have arranged by yourself. This is why you must trust me completely. Do not try to control everything. Do not try to force outcomes. Allow things to come together as they are meant to. You have already proven that you are capable. You have already shown that you can endure. Now it is time for you to receive. But even in receiving, you must remain grounded. Do not let what is coming change your heart in the wrong way. Stay humble. Stay grateful. Stay connected to me. Everything you have been through has led you to this moment. Nothing was wasted. Not the pain, not the waiting, not the uncertainty. All of it had purpose, and now that purpose is beginning to reveal itself. You may not see the full picture yet, but you will. Step by step, it will become clear. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. You are not alone in this journey. I am walking with you through every step, even when things feel uncertain, even when you cannot see what is ahead. I am there. Trust that I will not lead you into something that is not meant for you. Trust that I will guide you in the right direction. What you did was not small. It may have felt small to you, but it was not small to me. It was the moment that changed everything. It was the moment that showed me you were ready. And now that you are ready, I am moving in your life in ways that will leave no doubt that I have been with you all along. There will be moments very soon where you will be presented with choices that look familiar but carry a different weight. These choices will not be like the ones you faced before. They will test whether you truly believe what I have shown you about yourself. In the past, you may have chosen out of fear or doubt, but now you must choose from a place of trust. You must choose knowing that you are no longer the person who settles for less than what is meant for you. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You may also begin to feel a separation happening in your life. Certain connections may weaken. Certain conversations may no longer feel the same, and certain environments may feel out of place. Do not be alarmed by this. This is not rejection. This is refinement. I am removing what cannot go with you into the next season. It may feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary. You cannot carry everything forward, and you were never meant to. What I am doing in your life requires space. It requires clarity. It requires an environment where what I place in your hands can grow without being pulled apart by doubt or distraction. That is why you may feel a sense of distance from things that once felt familiar. Trust this process. It is not taking anything from you that you truly need. It is only clearing what stands in the way of what is coming. You must also begin to speak differently about your life. The words you use carry power, and they shape the way you experience what is ahead. Do not speak as if you are still stuck. Do not speak as if nothing is changing. Align your words with what I have already begun in your life. Even if you cannot see the full result yet, speak as if you trust that it is already unfolding. This is how you stay aligned with what I am doing. Type 500 feet 5 to affirm. There is also a deeper level of awareness being opened within you. You may start to sense things more clearly, to understand situations without needing explanation, and to feel guided in ways that you cannot fully describe. This is not confusion. This is clarity growing within you. You are becoming more aware of my presence, more aware of my guidance, and more aware of the direction I am leading you in. Do not ignore these moments. Do not brush them aside. Pay attention to them. The more you listen, the clearer they will become. The more you trust, the stronger your connection will grow. This is how I lead you, not always through loud signs, but through quiet understanding that settles in your spirit and gives you peace about your next step. You have spent so much time trying to figure everything out on your own, trying to make sense of things that were never meant to be understood all at once. But now you are learning to let go of that need for control. You are learning to trust the process, to trust my timing, and to trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This is where peace begins to take root in your life. There is also something important you need to hear. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. It will carry a sense of peace that you cannot explain, and that is how you will know it is from me. Do not rush toward it. Let it come to you as it is meant to. You are not chasing this. You are attracting it through who you have become. That is the difference. You are no longer striving in the same way. You are aligning, and alignment brings things to you that effort alone cannot. Stay grounded in this truth. Stay connected to me. Continue to move forward with faith even when you cannot see every step clearly. I am guiding you, and I will continue to guide you. You are not alone in this process. There was a time when you questioned your worth, when you felt like your efforts were unnoticed and your presence did not matter. But those days are no longer your reality. You have crossed into a place where your value cannot be ignored, even by those who once overlooked you. This is why I told you that I have been waiting, because I was preparing you for a moment where what is inside you could no longer be hidden. Type 222 to receive blessings. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who are struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You may begin to notice that certain situations resolve themselves without the struggle you once faced. Problems that would have taken all your energy before will now find easier solutions. This is not because life has suddenly become simple, but because you have grown. You now carry a different level of wisdom, a different level of patience, and a different level of strength. These qualities change the way challenges appear in your life. There will also be moments where you feel a deep sense of peace, even in situations that once caused you stress. They do not reflect the truth of where you are now. You have moved forward and you cannot go back to seeing yourself the way you once did. That version of you no longer exists in the same way. You are becoming more aware of your identity, more aware of your strength, and more aware of your connection to me. This awareness will continue to grow, and as it does, your life will begin to reflect it more clearly. Things will begin to align in ways that feel natural rather than forced. There is also a shift happening in the way others see you. People who once doubted you may begin to notice something different. They may not understand it, but they will feel it. This is not something you need to prove or explain. Let your actions speak for themselves. Let your presence carry the change that has taken place within you. You are not meant to seek validation from others. You are meant to walk in the truth of who you are, regardless of how others respond. This is where your confidence becomes unshakable. When you no longer depend on external approval, you move freely, and that freedom opens doors that were once closed. I am also protecting you in ways you cannot see. There are things being kept away from you, situations you are being guided around, and paths you are being redirected from for your own good. Even when something does not work out the way you expected, trust that it is part of your protection. Nothing that is meant for you will be lost. You are entering a time where your faith will be strengthened through experience, not just belief. Some steps require trust. Some steps require you to be still and allow things to come together in the way they are meant to. This stillness is not weakness. It is strength under control. There is something important you must hold on to during this time. Not everything needs to be shared. Not everything needs to be explained. There are things I am doing in your life that are meant to grow quietly before they are seen openly. Protect what I am building within you. Nurture it. Give it the space it needs to develop without interference from outside voices that may not understand what is happening. You may also begin to feel a stronger sense of direction even if the full path is not visible. It will not always come as a clear plan. Sometimes it will come as a simple knowing, a quiet sense that you are moving in the right direction. Trust that feeling. It is not random, it is guidance. It is the result of your connection with me, growing stronger. Type 10. If you trust God, there will be moments where opportunities appear suddenly, and you may feel a mixture of excitement and hesitation. This is natural. When something new comes into your life, it often challenges what you are used to, but do not let hesitation hold you back. Remember what I have been preparing you for. Remember that you are not stepping into something you are unready for. You have been shaped for this. You are no longer in a place where you must chase everything. There is a difference now. Things will begin to come toward you because of the alignment you are in. This does not mean you will not need to act. It means your actions will now be guided rather than forced. You will know when to move and when to wait. This balance is what will keep you steady. There is also a deeper level of peace settling within you, and it will continue to grow. This peace is not dependent on everything being perfect. It exists even when there is uncertainty, because it comes from knowing that you are not alone in what you are facing. This peace will carry you through moments that would have overwhelmed you before.